Hello everybody, today I'm going to be talking about opals and I'm going to be performing a water stability test on my own opal. And I know that this isn't the kind of content that I have been putting out on my YouTube channel, but I figured that I would just, give you something a little educational. Let's start off with the opal Mohs scale ranking. So on the Mohs scale, opals are ranked 5.5 to 6.5 and it's made out of silica spheres. So opals, they are known for their opalescence, which is their play of color. It's their unique, shifting, iridescent display of colors that dance across the stone's surface. Opals are the birthstone for October as well as tourmaline. And opals got its name, number one, from the Indian Sanskrit word upala, which meant precious stone, the Greek word opalios, which means to see a change of color, and the Roman word opalis, which we now know today as opal. So historically, opal has been symbolized with love and hope from the Romans. The Arabs felt like opals fell from the heavens in flashes of lightning. The Greeks felt that opal gave owners the gift of prophecy and guarded them from disease, and Europeans felt that opal gave hope, purity, and truth. The most commonly known type of opal is the precious black opal. Majority of the opals actually come from Australia. Opals have been found in Australia, Mexico, Ethiopia, the United States, Brazil, Honduras, and etc. But the kind of opal that I will be focusing on today will be the Ethiopian Welo Opal, which was discovered in 2008 in the Welo province. So let's get into the opal formulation. So opals were formulated by rainfall that contained silica, which seeped into rocks and wood. And when the water evaporated, it left the silica, which hardened into opal by way of its host. Much like how viruses need a host, opal needs a host as well. Now let's talk about the characteristics of opals. So opals are heat sensitive, they can break and scratch easily, and they can self-destruct through water loss. And when it has moisture loss, right, it can come from heat, excessive dryness, exposure to bright light, or direct sunlight. And when this happens, opals can go through a process called crazing. So crazing is what happens when an opal loses moisture, and this causes it to crack like glass. So to prevent the crazing from happening, opals are treated using oil, wax, plastic, or by a surface modification that's called a sugar treatment. And I'm going to tell you what that is. So this is basically the chemical reaction between sugar and acid that then deposits carbon to the pore structure of the opal as black dots. The treatment darkens the background color of the opal and therefore makes the play of color stand out more. So with that being said, I'm now going to get into how to clean your opals. So to start off, you never want to clean your opals using an ultrasonic cleaner. You don't want to steam them. You don't want to boil them. Why would you boil or steam your opals? I have no idea. But what you want to do is just simply use warm water and mild soap with a soft brush. Do not use a toothbrush. You don't want anything that's going to be too abrasive. Because think about it this way. If opals are ranked 5.5 to 6.5 or even 6, right? What that means is, first of all, let's break down the Mohs scale. So the Mohs scale has 1 for talc. Talc is what baby powder is made of, right? And then you have diamonds being ranked as number 10. And diamonds are the hardest substance on earth, okay? They're used for more than just jewelry. They are used for tools, okay? Like chainsaws. Anything that is used to really cut through something that's really hard to get into, that's pretty much what a diamond is used for. So they're industrial grade diamonds as well. So because I'm going to be using Ethiopian opals, well, the Ethiopian Welo opals, I'm going to give you the characteristics that you will then see on screen. So an Ethiopian opal has a high porosity because a lot of them are hydrophane, which means that they would absorb water like a sponge. So think about your hair, and I want you to think, is your hair high porosity or is it low porosity? Let's get into it. So high porosity hair means that your hair would take in water with little to no time. Okay, think about when you're washing your hair. If your hair is instantly soaked by the time the water hits it, the water doesn't even need to be on your hair for a minute for the water to run. You just need your hair to be exposed to water for it to be drenched. That is high porosity. And if you bleach your hair, you would know this, because when hair is bleached, it would lose all of its structure within the hair follicle, and it will be using water to then fill that structure in the hair follicle. So opals are rarely low density. I'm going to use Brazilian opals as an example. Brazilian opals are low moisture. And because they are low moisture, that means that they are a little bit harder than most opals. Opals can be scratched by household dust. And what was shocking to me is the fact that household dust actually ranks 7 to 7.5 on the hardness scale. So that part is just a little fun fact. They're not all going to have a play of color. Some are called the patch opal or the common opal. And these are the opals that would have little to no play of color. So not every single opal that you would run across would be vivid. Not all of them would have that iridescent glow. A lot of them would actually have nothing. I mean, it would just be pretty much transparent, or it will be a very subtle play of color if you can even catch it. So now I'm going to get into the video. Okay, so in the first video, you can just see me recording the opals with no flash on them whatsoever, and they look kind of dull, right? So in the second video, you can see me recording the opals, and you can also see their opalescence. You can see their play of color coming out in real time. So as you can see, I have the opal in my hand. I'm clearly showing you guys the opal of what it looked like before it dropped into the water. You could see the opalescence. You can see the way how it just naturally shines, right? So these opals, they are hydrophilic, which means that they are going to want to absorb as much water as possible. They actually benefit from their water content. So I sped up this video, and it was originally 31 minutes long. But I'm not about to let you guys watch a video of an opal sitting in a cup of water for half an hour. That would be just dragging it, literally. So I take the opal out, and you can see the opal is somewhat transparent. So this is normal, and when you do take the opal out of the water, it's not going to have as much of a play of color like it did before, but the play of color will come back. So I was thinking about what different designs I could do with these. I'm just now getting into making some hand wrapped bracelets. So I did try out the bracelet with the singular charm at the end of it, and it was actually a little too big for me, as you can see in some of these photos. So for that one, I'm actually thinking about probably taking off some opal, but then again, that would require me to cut some wire off, which I really don't want to do, because then that's wasting wire. But it's okay for now, I guess, but I like it, so I'm going to continue to wear it. And the main thing about it is the fact that I want something that's not going to restrict my wrist. And so I tried to make some plus size bracelets for my shop. If you are interested in looking at any of my catalog, you can go to my website, which is going to be linked below. Every single bracelet has been made by me. These things take a lot of time to do, because I'm doing multiples every single time I do a bracelet. I'm not doing one singular design per bracelet. And on the website, every single bracelet that you see it will be tarnish resistant because I am using a tarnish resistant sealant. By the way, I know that you guys saw the notes in the first video that I showed you and I was showing off the opals. Those notes were actually going to be for this video, but I figured that it would be kind of unnecessary. Those notes are just basically like all facts about opals. If you want me to make another video, like a part 2 to this video, just let me know. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. I hope that this was educational. Also, if you would like to shop at my website, the link is down below, and I might even just watermark it. I'll see you guys the next time. Thank you.